Baseline jumper. Here's Zeller. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Dawkins. He goes up again, and it's laid up and in on a nice move, that time from the Prophet.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Thornton passes to Nelson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Dang. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Green. Pass to Dawkins for the 3. The shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Well, these teams were very similar in a lot of ways last year, especially in the standings. But they were able to take the season series from them.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from the Prophet. The Prophet's got 10.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now, here is Nelson. He's tightly guarded. Sullinger. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Yeah, they were 2 pretty decent teams last season. Clark, as Steve just made mention of, their regular season matchups were interesting.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, but they had an advantage in just a few critical areas that they gave them the upper hand. They did a good job of winning the majority of those games.
Here's Nelson. The Heat getting the bucket. Thornton dishes to Nelson. Outside, Green. Back to Nelson. A 3-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 7. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And he gets the bucket. Here's the Prophet. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. And stolen by Zeller. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Green, no luck. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's McRoberts. And Boston with the rebound. Nelson outside, into Green, out to Nelson. Here's Zeller. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
And we can talk all we want about their passing. But from 3-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Look at the Prophet. Absolutely deadly from outside.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available to him.
Nor should he be. I mean, I tell you what, I would give him the green light every time down, although he probably already has it.
Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pot.
And let's take a look now. Jared Sullinger's numbers over the last month, making major contributions, averaging 13 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Zeller. The Prophet passes to McRoberts. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Nelson with it. Now guarded by the Prophet. Nelson outside. Sullinger with a screen for Nelson. And a wide open look for Thornton. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And that one is stuffed right through. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Miami. Back to Nelson. Sullinger with a screen for Nelson. Into Sullinger, stolen by Bosch. Here's the Prophet. He's got 14. That's good. The Prophet's got 16 points.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Brooklyn.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him and coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Nice.
Destroying them.
At the line for your Heat, Luol Deng.
19 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Bradley. Out to the right wing. One second left. No good on that last second attempt. So thanks again for joining us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Steve and Clark, what are your thoughts?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, the Prophet, he's in at shooting guard. Nick Roberts at the 4. Nick Bosch at center. Chris Middleton is out there with Norris Cole.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly. At both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Here's Turner. Here's the Prophet. Turner covering. The Prophet passes to Nick Roberts. Middleton can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 10. The kick out to Wright. Outside Bradley. Outside Turner. Back to Bradley. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Bosch. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. First in steals, first in field goal percentage, and they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
And Thornton kicks to Nelson. Outside, Green. Thornton with it. Averaging 9 points per contest. Just 4 to shoot. Green kicks to Thornton. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Pass to the Prophet.
And what a game for the Prophet. He's got 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bang comes in for Josh McRoberts, and Dawkins subbed in for Norris Cole. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Nets really lit up the floor. He had 52 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. And his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Here's Nelson, following the score by Miami, and a wide open look for Thornton. Rebounded by the Prophet.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open. Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team. Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Nelson kicks to Thornton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thornton's got 6 points.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Zeller with the double team. And stolen by Thornton. Oh, and here we go. Nelson's got it, the fast break chance. And Green slams it in.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's the Prophet. Hits the jumper. The Prophet's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Now, here's Thornton. 6 points for him. The drive by Green. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. All alone. And another basket for Miami.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Celtics trail by 14. Poked away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And he dunks it down.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hops, why not?
Oh,
Exactly.
If I could do that, I would too, fellas.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Miami, and the basket by Thornton.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 31. Doubled by Nelson. Here's Dawkins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Heat have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Pretty robust numbers.
I like that shoot.
82%.
And through the